Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
We'll pay to go through this toll. Where's the parking spots though? I'm looking at it. I can't see where the parking spots are. They must be the other side of the toll. So we'll go through the toll. Where are you going? In there. Of course you are. Oh, there's a truck driver behind me. You behave. There's the truck. Where's the truck stop? It's there, over that side. Sugar. How do I get over there? Shit! Happy New Year and welcome back to my continuing adventures in Euro Truck Simulator 2. As you can see, I've still got my Santa outfit on. I love the way this belly button's just going past. That's to celebrate Tier 4 for most of the country. Oh dear, no, let's not do that because that's too political. Let's just get on with get on with some driving. So I thought I would just do, because it's the new year, we'll just do a simple journey without any too much harassment. So we are currently in this little island over here. I thought we were in that island over there. Oh, this must be where we delivered to, actually. I thought we were going... Alright, anyway, wherever we are, we're over here. We're in this island here. Now, what we're going to look for is... I want to get a job that takes me over into Italy. So what I'm going to do for a change, and I don't normally do this, because I want to get over here, because we haven't done any of these bits down here. They're so beautiful, isn't it? As well. It's lovely and sort of dry and arid, but looks lovely at the same time. I'm going to do what I normally don't do, which is I'm going to look at the job market, and we're going to see if I can find a quick job from where I am. So, where am I currently? I need to put in here... What's it called? Where am I now? Hang on. I'll need to put in where I am. That's where I am. There we go. These are the jobs. So just click on where I am on the map to find this job. So what we're looking for is something that takes us over into Italy. So there's one there. Well, that's a good one. Look there. That's quite a short run. And a non-alcoholic beer. Probably all need that after the Christmas, after 2020. So non-alcoholic beer sounds like the job for us. So hang on, this is a quick job. No, this is not what I want. Don't do that. Job market I want. I want freight. Sorry, that would mean actually taking somebody else's truck. Right, so where I am currently, here, and I'm looking for a job that takes us there. Non-alcoholic beer. Well, let's take the non-alcoholic beer in our truck to it. It's just funny. I could have taken milk as well, I suppose, but I'm in France. But we want something that takes us there. So there's Bari, I think it's Bari actually, isn't it? So it says it's a reasonable length of journey, but it's mostly cross-country here, long ferry route from Calgary to Naples, and then literally across the way to there. But that gets us right into the bottom of Italy, and we can really start exploring then, get down here to Palermo and wherever this, Marseille? Anyway, gets us in Italy. And gets us a chance to actually have a little go. We could go around Rome as well. That would be lovely. So let's take that one. So let's set GPS. This is going to save us a bit of time. So this will set the GPS in the truck for us. We've still got the Christmas outfit on the truck. We may actually have a little look once we get there. Any other routes we can pop through as we go. I don't know if it the job was a. Let's press F6 again. Oh, I haven't got the job yet. That's fine. Let's start this thing up. Let's reverse out of here. Yeah, we're just like down a little back road here. Just in the middle of nowhere. Oh, it's just next door. Oh, it's even easier. Just the place next door. That's really handy. Got the lights on. All the lights shining. There's nobody here. What am I doing? There's nobody here. Nobody lives here. There's not a car for miles. Nobody's gone down this back road for any reason whatsoever. Have they? None whatsoever. Right, okay, so we're going to go in here. We have... There's the turning up here. We have the advanced sort of driving and parking set, so we've got that ready to go. I hope you all had a sort of, well, the best New Year you could possibly have. Have a few beverages at home. Nothing like a few beverages at home. Oh, here we go. And let's look at the freight market. And I want that job there, which is the job I want. So I want to take that job, and I want to take my non-alcoholic beer to Bari. That's the one. So where is it? It's that one there. It's cool. Let's get it. Oh, do you know what I forgot to do? I don't think you can do it now. Oh, I forgot to do it. I forgot to change the got rid of my Santa outfit for my truck. It'll have to stay on for now, and we'll change it when we get to destination. So, I don't know where I am. Let's have a look. There we are. Stopped and had a little look. So let's just turn them wheels, put that on, that lock on. Right, I'm gonna swap back inside and have a look out the window. So basically, I have to hit the fifth wheel to the pin on the truck, or coupling on the truck. So the two couplings have to hit spot on. That's way off. That was way off. I always do that. I'm way off to begin with, and then we get better. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, we'll do a quick outside view. So that there in the centre is the fifth wheel, and underneath there we have a pin, which you can maybe just see. You can see it on the other one next to it. Very much easier. Just a little bit that's dangling down, between its sort of. So it's got all a bit rude there, didn't it? It's dangly bits. There we go. Perfect. I have a feeling that's good. That wasn't good. What do you mean that's not good? I thought that would have been really good. That looked good to me. Maybe a little too far over. There. There we go. We're in. So if we just go outside, I always love watching the jacks being sort of the jack is, I don't know what it's called, the handle being wound to lift up the wheels. Anyway, I always love that. So okay. Seems very dark today. There. All the lights are on now. Lights were on for a second there. I'm quite surprised. Okie dokie. Let's jump into the truck and let's get out of here. So we've got a long ferry ride. I guess it's an internal ferry ride though, isn't it? If it's inside the truck like that, inside the sort of Italian waters. I don't even know if there's anything there. I can't see. I'm just gonna go for it regardless. See what's happened. Fancy one of them eye things, you know, the things that follow your eyes when you play the game, so that when you're looking down at the dashboard, it kind of tracks down at the dashboard and sort of tracks downwards. I quite fancy one of those. I think that'd be quite a cool thing to actually have. But anyway, New Year money. Spend some pocket money on one. I don't know how expensive they are. I bet they're really expensive, aren't they? Don't know. So so Eurotruck is the only way we're going to travel the world. Do you know something though? In Eurotruck this year, I've been all across most of Europe, or across quite a lot of Europe, haven't I? I think we've been to Romania, we've been to Latvia, Germany, France, Italy. No, I tell you why we haven't been. I don't think this year. Or maybe we did at the beginning of the year. United Kingdom. I guess we probably. Wow. I'm smashing everything here. I nearly hit the sign there, so avoid the sign. I nearly ended up in a little mini. He gave me a good staring at. Did you see that as well? It's just like, you nearly got run over by a Santa truck. I bet that was a bit unnerving and extremely embarrassing. I got run over by a Santa truck with tattooed Santa on it. Yeah. Very tight roads, these ones. It's not very nice to see it in the night, though, because unfortunately you don't get to see the loveliness of it all. It's beautiful. We're heading across country in here, though, so we're going down this little island. What are these islands called? I have no idea. I should know, but I don't. Is the answer to that question? There we go. We're going up the motorway. No auto stopping. Oh, no stop auto, or whatever it is. So we don't stop, basically. Don't stop believing. I don't remember the rest of the song. We're going to shift on down here. What's that on the horizon there? Top of those buildings. Look, these buildings up here. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, off we go. We're going into Italy. Has anybody got any plans for the new year? I assume we're all gonna stay at home. For most of us, anyway. If you're watching the outside of the UK, that probably did that little joke probably fell short for you. But if you're in the UK, we're currently it isn't being called a lockdown. It's being called this tier system nowadays, and we're all in tier. Well, most of us are in tier 4. Some of us are in tier 3, and I think there's tier 1, but I think that's like Jersey or something like that. Is that really part of the I don't know. Very strange. Anyway, plenty of diesel, well slept and well rested down there in the bottom right hand corner on the old GPS. I've got, do you know something? I have high hopes for this year. We've got vaccinations coming, and then we've basically hopefully get back to normal life, or what was normal prior to the whole thing. I mean, slowing down wasn't a bad thing. I rather enjoyed it during the first sort of big national lockdown. It was a rather nice sort of experience to reconnect with family and whatever else it was, and it wasn't unpleasant, to be honest with you. I still worked though. I mean, I'll be honest, I still worked, but I didn't mind it. It was okay. It was okay. I got to Calgary. Oh, these Italian ones pull off. That's right. They don't just shut off the drains. But I'm getting messages, but I'm not sure what they are from my missus. She's standing here with messages. She's writing them on pieces of paper. This is really old school. This secondary schools are shut until the 18th of January. Oh, well, that's marvellous news. So there's, I mean, I'm recording this just as this is happening, so you know, it's the 18th of January. We should just found that out. Marvellous news. I didn't know that. But there we go. So the long break. But anyway, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll all live, is the answer to that. Well, hopefully we will anyway. Didn't mean that disrespectfully, to be honest with you. Oh, the sun is coming up. Look in the mirror. That left-hand mirror, we can see the sun starting to rise. Isn't that nice? 5:26 a.m. down there in the bottom right-hand corner in the GPS. In the top corner of that thing there, in the top right-hand of that, is the time and the date. And we've got non-alcoholic beer for the new year, just to make sure everybody's nice and sober, going into Italy. Okay, we're going to Calgary, aren't we? That's where we're going to. Calgary is going to be our stop, so that's where we're powering on to. Still love this daft truck. I had a little look online at models. I was thinking about models. I thought, because I've got a random. I'm quite eclectic. I collect computer games, sort of old retro computer games and retro computers. I love retro computers. I kind of love the hardware more than I love necessarily collecting all the games for them, so I only have specific ones I collect for. I collect for the ZX Spectrum. I collect for I collect for the Master System. I collect some Sega Saturn. I collect PlayStation 1, 2, PlayStation 4. I don't collect for the new modern ones, so I don't collect for those. Original Xbox. What else do we got? Dreamcast. Do Dreamcast as well, but I'm not madly collect. I've got a very decent sort of Sega Master System collection. And when it comes to the Spectrum stuff, I just collect whatever the cover looks nice. So, which is the reason why I used to buy them when I was a kid, to be honest with you. But I also do movies. I've got a huge collection of movies. When the original sort of I'm going downhill here. I'm at 54 miles per hour. I think the retarder's kicked in. It has, actually. It's sort of holding us at 54. I haven't got a ticket yet, but I can imagine one's coming if I keep doing that. Anyway, but I kind of used to collect movies, and when I used to collect them on VHS, and then obviously VHS disappeared. You know, the old sort of VHS recording devices disappeared. I ended up with sort of, I changed them to because I saw DVD as a good release for those things, and it made sense as well because they wouldn't wear out. Or wouldn't wear out as quickly because you can get disc rot on those, you see. But I moved. In fact, I changed my entire VHS collection into DVDs. Every single DVD, every VHS I had, ended up as a DVD, which was quite an impressive task, to be honest with you, and quite expensive back in the day. If you remember far enough back into 98, 97 when they first 98, 99 when they were really out in the UK, there's some games were as expensive as some movies were as expensive as £20 a piece. You could pay 25 quid for them. I mean, I suppose you could say the same about Blu-rays now, but I can see the prices of them coming down at this point, and that's what happened with DVD. It kind of came down as a result of that. But I collected that. I collected comics and books, certain fantasy sort of books and comics and stuff like that. And I occasionally collect sort of action figures and things like that, or things that take my fancy. So I have sort of what's known as a Taki Microman, which is sounds like something else. I used to get them as a kid. My mum and dad used to buy them from like a market, and I hadn't realised they're really valuable nowadays, and they all get buried in the garden. And then there's things like that, and I was looking at, because I thought, well, I'm enjoying Euro Truck something, as it is. I nearly need some Matchbox style models. Do you remember Matchbox and Hot Wheels type things? So Hot Wheels, don't think made. They make more sort of their own cars, don't they? But those kind of things, I quite fancied one of those as an option to sort of put on the shelf just as something nice. I quite fancied it because I had an Iveco first. I was looking for an Iveco Stralius. And a Highway was the big one I got, but the Stralius was the first one I got. And I was looking at DAFs, and I was looking at Renaults. Those are all of the garages I have at the moment. So I was kind of looking at some Matchbox ones that I could just put up on the shelf just a sort of a entertainment of the whole playing this game realistically, because it's good. I've really enjoyed playing it. It's a really good game. It's a game that I will continue to play. I don't see me changing my mind about it, and I can see them also remastering it at the moment as well. Did you see that? If you follow the SCS software channels, you'll see that they're looking at remastering the American ones, and they're remastering the Euro Truck as well, which is really good. I think it's really good. And they've already done some of it. They've already remastered some of it. You can even see a unique change between this and some of my early videos, where things are actually definite improvements on the whole thing. Anyway, let us blunder on through the countryside. It shouldn't be a long journey, to be honest with you. It says 18 hours, but there's going to be a rest indirectly in the centre of it. I never did. You're going to shoot me because I never did what I said I was going to do. I never checked the map to see if there was anywhere else I could redirect via to see if there was anything there. I don't know if this is a just in time. I'm going to press F6 here. Right, so we've got non-alcoholic beer, 22 tonnes. We are meant to be in between Tuesday and Wednesday, which should be about right because we're Monday now. I don't know if it's a just-in-time journey. We'll see. We'll have a look. We'll see what time we're going to get in. See if we can make an adjustment once we've got on the ferry and from Calgary here. We'll get on the ferry and we'll see how we go from there. All right. Okay. This is interesting. We're ploughing through the countryside. It's funny, isn't it? There's when we're all sort of stuck. What do we do for Christmas? What do we all get gift-wise? We all get something good. Santa got me usual. As I said, I got action figures. I got a Darth Vader from the Rogue One movie, which was one of my favourite. That's my favourite new movie, if that makes sense. I've been a Star Wars fan since I saw it in the pictures as a kid. First movie I saw in pictures was Empire Strikes Back. So for me, that was really important to sort of get that. And I got Rogue One. I got some movies to watch, just some very random horror movies. I quite like horror movies. When I was a kid, I never watched them. I know that seems really odd. A lot of kids used to watch them. I was born in a day of video nasties, putting unregulated videos, and I never watched any of these unregulated videos, funnily enough. Yeah, I bought myself some pretty random horror movies. Oh, is he going to keep going, or is he going to let me go? He's going to go that way. Let's see what's going on outside the road. Can't see through my mirror. There's some people behind me, but we're okay. So yeah, pretty random. Crawl Space being one of them, an Australian horror. It actually wasn't too bad. Pretty gory. Reasonable story. However, I did see the twist coming like seconds later. It's like the what's it, Midnight Sky? A Midnight Sky with George Clooney on that's on Netflix at the moment. Ouch! Oh, that was close. That was very close. That upset the truck beside me by swerving over there. Yeah, I watched The Midnight Sky. I saw the twist coming a million miles off. However, I would recommend it. It's enjoyable. If you like a bit of sci-fi. It's not 100% sci-fi. It's very... Shit! Do I have to pull over? Is that police car going to pull me over? His lights came on. I didn't even see him. Oh, I'm going to keep going. Police car hasn't pulled in front of me, so... The lights came on, though. Did you see that? I can't believe that. I smashed right into him. Yeah, I saw the twist coming a million miles off, but it was actually quite a good thing. I can't believe I smashed into that. I feel really bad about this. I feel kind of... I'm feeling a bit dopey today with this whole thing. I can't believe I smashed into him. Didn't even see him. I wonder when he turned up underneath me. Anybody else see him coming? Got all the mirrors in the world and I didn't see him coming. Oh, is this a C? There we go, that's a C. Wrecked the paintwork on the old Santa-mobile. Porto. I would assume that means there's a port coming up. Oh, 25. I was just about to accelerate there. Put back to 25. There's a little seawall there. Look at that. See a seawall? There's a seawall. I had no idea Calgary was on an island. Do you know that? I thought it was part of the mainland Italy for some reason. My Italian geography's terrible, but mind you, we've established my geography in general is terrible, unfortunately. I can't believe I got damaged to the non-alcoholic beer. This is a weird road. It's kind of taking us around. That must be our ferry there, though. Look at the size of that thing. That was a Star Wars line if I ever heard one. Look at the size of that thing. That's no moon, kid. Anyway, 25 miles per hour. A little sneeze. Let's get a bit of speed up. We can come off shortly, it says. So we've got a turn coming up, 31. I'm going to try not to smash into anything else for the rest of the journey. I have had a bit of a wonky road here. Come on. Not very good with my sizing today. I've been playing as well on Steam. I got on Steam. I got Retro Formula Racers or Formula Retro Racing, one of the two. Can't remember the exact name. And it's basically, if you've ever played virtual racing from Sega, it's basically the modern remake of that, but with faster vehicles and more more tracks and things like that. And it's quite good fun, actually. I might do a video on it for my channel because I have enjoyed playing it. I like to get a few hours in it though before I actually start doing any videos for these, because it seems a bit wrong to do it. So where do I want to go? I want to go to Naples, don't I? I don't want to go to... That's a longer journey, isn't that weird? Oh, it would be because it's shorter. No, is it? Yes, it is longer. Oh, right, okay. So I'm going Calgary to Naples. That's where I'm going to, rather than Palermo. Embark. This will be alright because we get a bit of sleep now, so we're alright. We've got a non-alcoholic beer to take. 14,000 euros when we get there. We've got 200. Wow, 266. This is what happens when you've got all of the when you've got all your staff fully involved in doing things. I've got loads and loads of drivers now. I say loads and loads, I've got 8. But that's loads in my book. Bye-bye, see you later. I am going the wrong way out of here, I think. Oh, I meant to have gone that way. Yeah, I was meant to go that way. It's fine. At least it didn't crash into anything. That's the idea of success for me, is not crashing into anything today. It's a weird bit here. I think I have to give way here. If I was meant to give way, I don't know. Looked like they had to give way there. Wow. This is pretty, isn't it? Naples is pretty. It's very close, though. All the towns and the buildings are very close. Just being careful now. Being extra careful after my stupidity earlier. We're going to pass something. Recruitment agency. We're going to do that. Right. And on we go. This is good. Nice city, though. Look at that. It's very busy. 25. Very slow onto this road here. I suppose we are kind of drifting around the ports, aren't we? We're not quite involved in the whole thing. We're just making our way, wow, through the city streets. It's just brilliant. Looks lovely. Can't believe it's 25 though. The speed limit. Oh, speeding. Gotta get faster shortly, please. Or is it just 25 all the way? No, it's still 25. This is slow. There we go, 50. Hey, get my speed up now. There's a road above us. Or a bridge at least, or something. Oh my god, 31 now. Right, we want to go this way. Wow, this is such a... Go on, go. We'll try not to knock out any more signs over, smashing anything or destroying any cars. Do you see the police lights come on though? That was kind of cool. I never knew that happened. So I did it right in front of a police car, and the lights flashed on. I was €800 fine for that, for my stupidity. I didn't. Do you know something though? He snuck underneath me. I hate you when they sneak underneath you in that game. I was actually trying to pull across, do a sensible thing, but obviously I didn't made a mistake doing that. 31. This is absolutely gorgeous scenery, I'm sure. But do you know what? I don't think I'm gonna. I think it's so dark now because it's the middle of the night. We're not gonna get to see some of this. I think gorgeous scenery as we go across. At least. It's a roundabout again. I love hearing the sound of... I don't know about you, but have you ever driven in the middle of the night? If you've driven in the middle of the night, one of the things I love about driving in the middle of the night, apart from the lights and, you know, and everything sort of coloured and, you know, sort of everything's... You can tell when people are coming because you can see the lights, basically. But if you've ever driven in the light at night and you've been in sort of... I'm pulling out, regardless. Driven in the middle of the night, you basically... You know, one of the things you get is everything... If you turn off the radio for a second, the only thing you get is the sound of your vehicle. Whatever noise that makes. These are auto ones here, so we should be able to go through these because I've got an auto pass thing. You drive, all you've got is the sound of your vehicle, the sound of the tyres on the road, and all the other bits that go with it. You've also got, though, the sound of your indicators, which is, I always think is quite awesome. That. What are you doing? Where am I going? Bari. So I need to be over again. But you get those kind of the night sounds that you don't get any other time, where they seem extremely emphasised. I stood in the garden. This is a weird thing, isn't it? I stood in the garden not too many days ago, and it was 8 o'clock at night. And I live in a city. Well, I live in a small city, but it's still a city. And there was absolute silence. It was scarily silent. It was the kind of thing where the only thing you could hear is, well, just the night. You couldn't hear anything else. Nothing else was going on. No other noises were out there. Nothing else seem to be out there. It was just eerily quiet, and that's just that sort of thing with driving. Driving in the middle of the night, you get that kind of quiet, that's there, and the only thing you've got is the sound. I used to like doing that when I used to come back from places where it was late and wherever else it is. I remember travelling back, and I'm sure I've gone through this story before, but I'll do it again. And I'm travelling back from sort of during, it wasn't lockdown, but during the middle of the night, because I had to go somewhere because something didn't work, and I had to go back again. And I travelled home, and it must have been 9-10 o'clock at night. It wasn't very late, and the silence was just sort of golden as I headed back. There was only the sound of me, the road, and whatever else. And I actually sat in the car and I had the air conditioning on, because it wasn't cold, but it wasn't hot, if that makes sense. So neither way, air conditioning on, just set slightly lowered, because I always like to do that when I know it's a sort of tiring long journey, and put the cruise control on. And I just sat and I listened to the sort of sound of the road and the noise. It was really quite nice. It was a very pleasant sort of experience. Being sort of cuddled by the night, so giving a bit of a cuddle and sort of wrapping its arms around you. Very nice. Anyway, we're only 2 hours and 52 minutes away. Let's see what other carnage I can actually create within that very short length of time. Hopefully none. Actually, I'm feeling brave. I feel we may make it in a reasonable time. I didn't even look at the map, did I? Oh, so shoot me. I never looked at the map to see what else we could pass through, but it doesn't matter. We're making our journey, and we're actually very well rested at the moment, because of the fact that we've done we actually had that 14-hour journey from Calgary to Naples. There we go, locked in at 50 miles per hour. We're just gonna trundle along the road. Yeah, so we're now nicely rested, and we got a reasonable amount of diesel. That's quite a surprise for me, actually. Usually I'm running on fumes or lack of sleep, but we've got to go for it. I can't believe I hit that thing. Do you know what that's going to be? That's next week's previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2. That's most definitely what's going to happen next week, isn't it? I'm smashing into the truck. Anyway, so give the old GPS recap. We're down there in the bottom right corner. We're doing 50 miles per hour. We have 12 gears, and we're in 12th, automatic 12. Amount of damage on the vehicle, which went up a little bit because I hit something. Diesel, sleep, old sort of emails, which we've often discussed that we should be more. Then the waypoint. We're going to get in at 2:17 a.m. 93 miles to go. 2 hours and 18 minutes. We're going cross country, across Italy. Sort of the mid bit of it, actually, sort of maybe just below the middle, if that makes sense, just down a slightly bit from that. But we're right down the sort of top of the pop sock. If you had the socks on, that's where we're at in Italy. Making our way across, cutting our way across. We're doing a little bit of touring round here. I have a feeling that by the time we've done this journey and a little bit more, we may have enough money to actually buy yet another garage. And build something else. Now, I am going to suggest that in the comments below, if you're reading this and you're listening to this, if you're listening to this out, that you'd suggest. So, what we're going to go with, MAN or Scania for the next one. What do you fancy? What do you feel like? What do you think I should go for the next garage? I think I did suggest Scania last time round, but if you want me to try something else, let me know in the comments below. If there's a consensus of what truck we should buy for hopefully for an Italian garage, then you let me know in the comments below, and we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Whatever comes out on top is what we'll have. So you got a week to kind of decide. About 5 days, because I usually do it within sort of a couple of days before the day that I release this. So this is the one for Bari. Seems to be going off this way. This looks like the right place. We are making our way over. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, make a suggestion on what we should do for that, as well as I'll change back to my lovely orange colours. 50 miles per hour still. Much to my surprise. Okay, we're going to do that. Yeah, if you want to make a suggestion, make a suggestion. So, anyway, where are we? We are 1 hour and 37 minutes away, 63 miles. It's going to be a short video for a change. Not unless I do something really stupid, which is not beyond me, because I have a bit of a reputation. Got to uphold that reputation of being stupid. And do you know something? I wouldn't mind so much, but I actually do attempt to do a good drive. That's the thing. I do attempt to be a sensible driver on this game, and I still end up smashing into something almost every time. Knocking over signs, smashing into things, the usual stuff. We're 1 hour and 24 minutes away, 54 miles. I'm going to get in at 2:10 a.m. on the Tuesday night. We are into Tuesday already. We'll have a look around. That's nice. Yeah, I do try not to crash into anything, but it always seems to go the way. The thing is, I think have I learned everything yet? I don't think so. I never think I've learned enough about this game. I'm always, I'm better than beginner now, but I don't think I'm even intermediate about that. Beyond that, I think so I'm better than I guess if there's categories, isn't there? There's noob, yeah, which is the newbie, a new person to it, and I guess there's beginner after that. I think nowadays, in sort of categorizing things, and then you've got intermediate. Now I'm the kind of bit between beginner and intermediate, I think, at this point, or I might be the bit between noob and beginner. One of the two. I think I get, even with so many hours put into the game, I always feel that way about things like that. I never think unless you really. I mean, for instance, I've got a game that I really love. I love Skyrim. Absolutely love Skyrim. Skyrim's one of my favourite games. I love it so much that I've been playing since 2012, and this is the same length of time as this. I've been playing it on the Xbox 360, the PC, the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One. I pretty much have it on every format that you could have. My daughter's a fan, I'm a fan, and I don't know everything about it. And you'd think with hundreds, maybe even thousands of hours into it, maybe there must be 1,000 hours into it. You'd think I would know what's involved. That's where I'm going there. That's where I'm going. I'm coming off at this one. The airport I'm going to. Oh, might be able to get helicopters. I saw somebody get a helicopter the other day. That was kind of cool. This one. I still got to go round, it seems. Not done yet. Paid? Right, okay, I'm watching the map now quite meticulously. So I've come off here, which is obviously where I was going to come off. This is worrying me now. Where's this going to go? Where's this road going? Do I go down and round? I think I do. I think I go down and round. It's a well-lit building, isn't it? I guess I'm going to the airport, though. Anyway, so I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, Skyrim, yeah. So even with lots of hours in that, I'd still think I would call myself intermediate with it. Maybe slightly more, maybe slightly just under intermediate to expert possibly with it. But I wouldn't call myself expert or a master of it, even though I've played, as I say, probably into thousands of hours. I mean, I played Oblivion, which is another game similar sort of to Skyrim, which is the one before Skyrim, and I played that for 950 hours. And I'd still call myself a beginner on it. And that was the same game, by the way. I played the same game for 950 hours. I was very much into that game. It's a story for another day, but I actually think that Oblivion possibly kept me, well, not so dramatic as kept me alive, but certainly kept me sane. Oblivion did. So, but yeah, story for another day. But Oblivion is definitely a game that I sort of that was very useful when I was feeling a bit blue in my life. So, and computer gaming, I think, is an extremely important thing about that. No, that was a bit deep, wasn't it? I don't do deep normally, but yeah. This is another good game, though, for that kind of thing. Just to chill out to even though I'm utterly rubbish at smashing into stuff on a regular basis. Oh, dear. One of my drivers has just made 29,000. Flipping heck. Wow. Oh, there's a garage here. This is a good place maybe to start the business of looking for a thing, because there's a garage, a 3-person garage there. We could even have even more money. This is getting silly. Look at that. I've nearly got 300,000 euros, and I haven't even loaned any money. And you think a couple of episodes ago I was down to like 13,000 euros because I paid back the loan finally to the bank. I was a bit worried about that. I know that a few of you were as well, because it's nothing like nothing like owing people. It's almost the same, isn't it? Mind you though, why do people? I always wonder about this modern day sort of phenomenon of sort of marriage and weddings and all this, and they kind of spend like 30,000 quid on it, and it's like 30,000 quid on a wedding. Really? I could do it for 3 or 4 at a push. And I'm not talking about inviting 400 people and all that kind of stuff. 3 or 4 at a push, if you must. Rather do it for 2. And then spend the rest of the money on doing up your house, or buying a car, or going on a blooming dirty great holiday. Wouldn't that be more sensible than spending that kind of money on a wedding? I know a lot of women get excited about them, but as a man, I was actually the one who wanted to get married. My wife wasn't very keen, actually, to be honest with you. I don't think she wanted to marry me. But she wasn't very keen. But as a man, I actually wanted to get married. But I didn't want to spend a fortune on it. I wanted to go through the process and, show a bit of commitment and all that kind of stuff. But anyway. Okay, red flag. Let me just think. I wonder if I can go round the building and pull myself round a different direction. Yeah, I'm going to try and go around the building and see if I can come round the other way. See if that'll help me with my parking. I'm just thinking, oh, they're on bicycles. A load of bicycles. Let's just hope I can get around the back of this building. Brilliant big mirrors are great for looking from behind, but terrible sometimes when you try to see through them. I can't see through the bloody mirror. It's just there in my way. Okay. So I'm trying to think like a driver here to try and minimize my effort to park this. So there's my spot. Okay, I'm going to come across now. Just try to be on the right way of viewing. Oh, look, there's a helicopter. I saw Mark Middleton take one of those recently on his Twitter. He had a helicopter. He took a helicopter for a drive. I would like to take a helicopter for a drive too. That would be such a cool thing to take. Oh wow! I must sleep here and then get a helicopter myself. Right. Okay. Let's see. This hasn't got turning wheels, has it? No. That's not right, but we're going to have a little look and see why that's not right, because that's going to hit that cab there. But we're going to pull this across a bit, and we're going to take it back again. We're going to pull the wheels right over. In trucking, does the same thing apply that applies when you're driving a car? So, where I was always told when I was learning to drive by my driving instructor that you should always be moving before you're turning the wheels. So you should always be moving before you turn the wheels. So what I'm doing there, when I'm turning it now before I do anything, is that the same rule for truck driving? Should you be moving to turn the wheels? Do you know what I mean? Right, okay, let's pull this over this way. Let's use all this space. Bring it right up to the curb. Right, I'm gonna get back in the cab because I'm just sort of struggling with where I am positioning wise. That's the wrong way. There we go. And over. Coming over. shit, gonna hit. Ah, I can't believe I went so far over there. It was just too much. Those wheels aren't turning at the back of that again, are they? No, they're not. It's just me. Just me. Only me. Only me, not thinking. Brain's not engaged today. That's what it is. Brain is not engaged. Don't hit that. Yeah, I've hit it. Completely hit it. Mounted it up there. Get in. Here we go. Now come back over. Just concentrating. Ah, come on. What am I doing? No! What are you doing? Brake, 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 brake. Brain, engage. Brain, engage. I'm just having a real struggle here. Sorry. Right, look outside, because then I can work out what wheels are. There they are. Just slowly, come on. You can do it. I'll take it. I just don't care now. I'll take it. It's good enough. It'll do. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Brand new. Just the way I like to start the new year. Just carry on the way I mean to go. Making an absolute hash of it. We're decoupling and let's find somewhere to park in a second. So we're in anyway. And we've got excellent for the job. We didn't smash it. Well, we did smash it into a few things. But we got it anyway. So we're on the way. Right, let's have a little look. We must have a look for that helicopter job, but we need to find somewhere to park now in this town. So let's have a little look at this town. Let's have a look at Barry. Where have we got? Oh, everything's appearing now. So this looks like... There's a garage. That would be handy. Is that difficult to get to? From where we are? I don't think it is. That would be the place to park, I think. That's the one to go for, I think, because it's got a way to change the colours of our vehicle, so we want to go there. So let's go there. Look at that, avoid. Add new checkbox at the end of this. There you go. There you are. Let's drive. We'll try and change the colour of the truck before we go, because I think you can do that. It kind of does daytime for that. Let's go. Let's get out of here. We'll go back there though, because I've got a helicopter to take for a drive. Let's do that. But we're going to change the colour of this truck. I know we went to trouble making it all Christmassy, but it's all over now. Christmas. We have to wait another number of weeks before number of months before it's going to come. Another 12 months at least. And hopefully 2021 will be a fantastic year for everybody. Let's just hope. That's what I'm hoping for. That would be good actually if it was, wouldn't it? It'd be really good. 25. Very weird little roads, these ones. I feel like I'm trapped between like motorways here. It's like an industrial state, trapped amongst the whole sort of area that we're in. Bus stop. It's 2:51 a.m. so it's a bit late. So there's nobody going to be here at the moment. And this is the garage down there, which I can't get to from up this side. Isn't that weird? It must have to go down and round to it. Is it down there? There it is. Don't think I can get to it from this side. No, I can't. You have to go down and round that corner. interesting. As I say, very trapped in this place. It seems very weird. It's very sharp corners and all of this, though. I am finding myself a bit sort of getting caught out by the cornering on it. Oh yeah, that's right. Put a bush in the way. Let's change the back of these colours, those Christmas colours. I'm going to put some different colours on it, though. I think we're going to look at some stripes. I've seen Mark Middleton's man truck, and it's got some lovely stripes on it. So I might get some lovely stripes myself, actually. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, thank you. About time, you bloomin' Auckland. Let's see if we can get in here. I think we can do this in the middle of the night. And we can have a look at the little ornaments you can get as well, because there's some new ornaments. They've upgraded them. Yes, I do wish to do that. I want to repair the truck as well. Can we get a service? Chassis has been damaged. Oh dear. 3 grand's worth of repairs. Let's do it. Let's have a repair of that. And we'd like to make some configuration changes. Right, so we're going to change the colours of the truck. Now I saw, I've got a few other ones in here. I remember buying them. There's the DAF ones that I bought as well. Why is there no DAF England, UK? Because I bought DAF expansions and there's no... Look, there's only DAF... Why is there no DAF... Can you see the United Kingdom? I can't see a DAF one. And Russian ones, look. I got some of these as freebies. Sightseeing in England. That's fancy, isn't it? The old Union Jack there. And when you've got these things next to them, means they're add-ons from the particular game. So I've got all these shiny ones. So that's like snow sort of snow effect on it. Got a weird effect to it, that one. I got some like this, some like that. That's the heavy duty thing. You got that from there. British flag, but with just and a plain background on the background of it. That was my original. That's original orange. That's actually what they come in. There's actually a colour called original orange. Did you know that? I didn't know that. These are the original colours that come with it. That's cool, isn't it? Kind of like that. Anyway, let's have a little look down here at the other ones. These must have come with... What pack did these come with? Don't know what pack that came with. Either way, I'm thinking about one of these because I've seen some of the other trucks done in these, and they kind of look quite cool. Actually, quite like them. So which is this? Which grey is that? So if I click on this, will it do the colour? No, it won't. So is this... That's the stripe through the middle of it. Right, okay. So let's do my custom orange on that. Oh, can't do it. How about that? There's my custom orange. That looks terrible with yellow at the bottom though. There. I have to admit, even I think that's bad. So let's just my custom colour on there. That one. And then I want to change this. Not sure about that. I thought the white would look quite nice, but it doesn't. No, I don't like that. I thought that was going to look quite nice, but I'm completely wrong there. Let's have a little look at some greens. And do you know what? I'm going back to the... Ooh. Ooh. That looks better than I thought it was going to look. So is this a slightly different... Is that black too? Let's just drop that to black as well. That kind of merges in, look. So if we change this to my... It's kind of like a tiger. Reminds me of Frosties. It's got stripes on. It's my tiger truck. I kind of like it. Oh, I'm going with it. I'm sorry, I'm going with it. You just leave me alone. I like it. I'm going with a Frosty's coloured truck. Right, okay, let's have a look. Let's see what goodies we've got now. What's this in here? Air conditioning. Oh, we can have little things in here. Look, we can have like a detective head. We can have a vampire head. We can have a Viking. We can have the old air conditioner stuck into it. What else we got here? The smell sack. Well, I'm in the truck, so I'm pretty smelly, so that's me there. So have some of that. Let's see what else we can have. What else can we do? What's this now? Over here. Oh, we can put the daft things in. We can put the glowing daft things in. They glow in the dark. This is because I've added the daft add-on for my truck, so I've got the daft things now. I can have it dangling down with a daft thing. I think I'm going to remove it though. I'm not 100% on that. Not sold on that. Inlaying arrows, no, thank you. What's this? Oh, you can put some other bits and pieces. Not sold on that either. Like a little grating there. That's cool. Let's have a look at the dashboard sets. Oh, we can have the daft sign on it. Executive table. Oh, wow. These are... Oh, it's got the mahogany one. What do you say? Oh, and the little centre one. Mahogany centre one. Oh, we kind of like that. Should we go with the big one, though? We'll go all the way along. Just go a whole hog. Yeah, let's do that. See what else we got. Accessories in here. We've now got a cell phone. Hey, let's put a cell phone on here. We'll get into trouble for having a cell phone. There we go. I've got a cell phone. What else we got? Oh, we got Santa. Could have had a Santa on there. I hadn't realised that. The old hula girl. Oh my god. We've got one for what's it called? League of Legends. We've got a little daft truck. In the same colour I love. That's going on there. What's this one then? There's an accessory section there. Oh, we got loads of them. XF ones, cups, mugs. Well, I'm sorry, these guys. You're getting yours removed, and we're going to put one of them on there. Let's get in the black. Yeah. What else we got? Let's see what else we got. We've got loads of mugs now. We got a daft plushie. Let's put the daft plushie, and let's put a little daft model on it. Oh, we've got the two models. Look, I didn't even know that. There's another one. And that accessory slot, that model. And this accessory slot, get rid of that. So we've got the models and the plushies all the way along there. It's quite cool. I love it. That's excellent. What else can we get? Got the mugs. There's all the mugs and stuff like that. Can have a hat. Rugged style hat. My daft wallet. Yeah, we'll have my daft wallet. Seat things. ETS games. Oh, right. Delivery report. Toilet roll. A paper towel, sorry. ETS game manual. Delivery report. Yeah, we'll have a delivery report. What else can we do? Oh my goodness, there's so many things we can change in here. Let's push some buttons. Oh, we can have that big glowing daft thing. That one's a bit more subtle. Let's go with a bit more subtle, shouldn't we? What else we got in here? Oh, we've got pillows. Let's go with it. Let's go with one with a... I fancy that one. What's on the bed? What can we put on the bed now? ETS bag. Laptop. Tablet. We've got everything. A nice beige one. Yeah. Don't want to go too... We don't want to go over the top with our dangly bits in our office. Our truck. That's so cool. Is it just me? Was that just overkill, just doing that? So that's really smart, that. I think that's smart. I love this mahogany desk thing fitted as well. That looks just brilliant. This is because I bought the DAF add-ons, the accessories. That's really cool. I like that. I like the wallet. I like the fact that we've got our bed thing there. We've got these bits and pieces. That is brilliant. Right, let's confirm our order. Look at how much we're spending. Just ridiculous amount of money on this. 33,000. I don't care. It's all good. And we got our new truck, and I know it's Tony the Tiger. Urgh, look at this. Oh, it's glowing. I didn't even know that was going to do that and lighting it all up. It's lighting it all up. That's brilliant. It's lit up with the control. Everything's got a slight purple hue to it. That's just brilliant. I love it. Right, let's park this truck and leave it for the night. And that's us done. I can't believe that. That just looks so cool. I've got purple hue going on. It's on them. Got all my toys in the front dash. I'm so excited about something so silly. That's brilliant though. I like that. Got my mug and we got my dashboard and everything. It's just, it feels like driving around with a sofa or something similar, or a wardrobe, isn't it? It's a bit like driving around with a wardrobe now. We've got all the toys and everything there, and it's just like, as I say, it's full on wardrobe time, isn't it? Put my sandwich in the wrong place though. Put my mobile there. Should have put my sandwiches down further down. But yeah, it feels a bit like driving with a wardrobe. But look at that big old thing in there. It's blooming brilliant. Right, anyway, let's have a look at Tony the Tiger before we call it a day. In fact, I'm going to sleep for the night, and then by the time we wake up in the morning, it'll be perfect to see Tony. Tony will look awesome. Look at that! I'm reversing that out. Oh, look at Tony! I'm going to reverse it out so you can see it in there, and I'm going to leave it there for the episode. If I can get it there. There we go. That is so cool. Where's the sun coming up from? Over there. Let's get the angle. That is just cool. I love it. Look at that with my shiny exhaust pipes as well. It just looks the business. Oh, I'm happy with that. That looks really nice. Anyway, thank you for watching. I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. I hope you've all had a lovely new year, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, whatever. Like, subscribe, do all that business as well. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.